peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Right. So we need to speak to Lady Ashbury.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Damn. So she fled to a castle.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Okay. Well. Learn the truth about Elizabeth. Oh, he's back again. You alright, mate?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone?
Also, are we allowed out during the day?
Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
About the Red Queen?
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
What are you to her?
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek?
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Okay. What about the disaster? Let's go.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Are Ickles or all All liquors are female?
I noticed that all the Icors were female.
Icors, sorry.
As if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Wobbling world. Because they're contagious.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
Okay. This is not over.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon?
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But
True.
Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
Okay. What about the Guard of Priven?
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
True. What of the Brotherhood?
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
I'm here to see Elizabeth.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
Okay.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
About William Marshall's blood?
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is William Marshall here?
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Dang. Serum made of King Arthur's blood.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons?
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
How many have you created?
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore.
Oh.
But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Which one?
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Okay. Speak clearly then.
Speak clearly then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Right. My other question stands, though. Are we genuinely allowed to be out in the sun? I mean, there's no direct sunlight on us right now, but it's daytime. Why are we not dying? Okay. Let's just wander around the castle for a bit. There we go. Can't go in there. Can we go in through this way? Like, we totally would be able to. We totally would be able to. Okay, so red door there, but that's not what we're after. Oh, hello. Mary Eaglewood. Born Whitaker. Okay. Robin Eaglewood. Born Eaglewood. So the Eaglewood family are buried here, apparently. Where are we going? This seems right. That's locked. It's locked.
I cannot enter. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Why did he sound so amused and camp at the same time when saying that? Not expecting visitors. Ah, we're in.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Yes. An old letter. So this is from Countess Alexandra Somerset. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter, and for all good news it contained. I cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I noted your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful idea of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by French Mansion Royal de Saint Louis. Sadly, closed when the French people chose, my God, I can't even write these words down, to cut the king's head off. Well, you did write them down. Such a place, destined to provide a good education to gifted but poor orphan girls, will surely excite my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. All right, there we go.
I cannot enter.
It's never from this side, okay.
This castle is falling apart.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Gotta go down this way. Lomp.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
There's the way I could have definitely gone in. Okay, there's no secret up there. Oh, my loot senses are tingling. There's a way through there. There's also... Oh, Dr. Edgar Swansea. Ah, okay, so this is how they got in touch with each other. That's interesting. Where is the list of things? Ah, there we go. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Still 5 things that I haven't got yet. The lady of the manor has been around here. Right, is this going to be like a way we can, a place we can save? Can't go through there. Locate the secret passage. There's a secret passage, apparently. I mean, that did look very secret passage-esque, didn't it? As does this, to be honest.
Painting looks suspicious.
Definitely does, doesn't it? Definitely does. Well, that painting there. An old contract. When last we communicated, you asked for the conveyance of a large coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of Ashbury Castle in Scotland. Oh, we're in Scotland, apparently. Yo, how is that, Van Helsing? How's it going, Beats? Welcome in.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Right, sword, symbol, sword. This door's been unlocked.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt.
Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood by Johann Vampyr, 1666.
And it holds something special inside.
1666, that was the year that the last thing happened, wasn't it? Looks interesting. Yes, this is a very fun game. We're getting to the end of it now, I think. We're here till it's done, which is excellent. Portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reed by Elizabeth Ashbury, 1918. That's the painting she was painting.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
Excellent. Oh, hello. Lady Ashbury in Paris, 1888. Okay. So she keeps nice, interesting art on the walls. So we're looking for a sword and a moon. Sword and a moon. Is there a picture Riddle like in Resident Evil? Well, we're definitely doing... We're trying to find a secret passage, and there is a sword and a moon situation there, which we need to find... in and around this area, I think. Any more art we can look at? A portrait of Lady Ashbury by Vincent van Gogh. Oh, Van Gogh, sorry. Dang, she knew Van Gogh. Hang on, there's another portrait here. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles. Ooh. Aha!
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
There's a sword.
One last switch, and...
Moon. We're looking for the moon. Oh, Luke, why are you shit? Why are you being sad? Why are you sad, Luke? There's a moon.
Voila.
Okay, something has opened up. Not there. Is it this? Where are we going? Is it down here? This looked very secret passagey, didn't it? Okay, a secret passage definitely opened up somewhere. We need to find it. Was it in this room? I definitely heard something. If I was a secret passage, where would I be? Already seen that one. So I think I would be here, but... is it under the stairs, do we think? No. I haven't got a clue. I am lost. Is it going to be up here? Oh shit, was there a door here before? Oh yeah, there was. Is it in a bed chamber? Not that I can see. I am so lost. It's not here. It's got to be in here. Surely.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, lost in the woods. Yes, I am. Welcome in, Canny. How are you doing? Where the fuck is it? I'm so fucking lost. Okay. I've opened this passage up and I don't know where the fuck it's opened up. Is it actually this? No? Yes! There it is. I knew it'd be the fireplace. Totally knew. You just finished fixing the boat. You got dinner going before 11:20. 1,100. Oh, hang on. Something. I'm getting shown something. What are we getting shown?
You'll love it, and I think it's gross.
Okay. Oh my god. Heinz have got beans for pigs and blankets. Oh yes. I want that.
I thought you.
I want that. I want pigs in blanket beans. Yes.
We went in today, going out tomorrow.
Right. So Lady Ashbury must be down here somewhere. So yeah, you're going over 1,000 kilometers, 700 miles north of Sweden tomorrow. Nice. Right, here we go.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon
That'll be
this
William
then?
Marshall.
Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is she gonna fight me?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5
Give that old man
royal
some water.
kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father.
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
She's
Now
not
that I
caught.
stand before you,
She's
both,
calling us Dr. Reed again.
in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Before what? Why are we here?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this place your retreat?
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Unwell. Someone may find you.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Okay. Why flee here?
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
London is saved.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why hide him here?
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
He gave you the antidote.
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Okay. Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption?
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
We could cure him?
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Marshall infected you.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
She was the original disaster in 1666, wasn't she? Yes. Who are you really?
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I respect your desire for privacy.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
How
He
did
defeated
meet
you, didn't
William
he?
Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose him? But why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Do you ever blame him?
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Cool, cool. What about us?
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan.
Oh dear.
I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Here you go. You should have told me.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you.
Okay.
You can trust me, Elizabeth.
She's
I
gonna
know,
kill him.
Jonathan.
She's gonna kill
You
him.
have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
There we go.
Yes,
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
Let's not
I
go
think
too
your
close.
hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
About Tears of Angels.
I found your research on the antidote. The Tears of the Angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
How did you find such relics?
King Richard and Boadicea. How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
They're still around today. Did it work?
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
Okay. About the disaster.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
Who was the one you defeated?
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
Tell me about the blood of hate.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we talk about vampires?
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Never seen such a creature.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about Morrigan?
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, didn't you?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Fair enough. Tell me about Myrddin.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
How was Elizabeth infected?
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is that retreat? Is it
Where
here?
is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Okay. How did you meet Elizabeth?
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was this?
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
Blimey, that's a long time ago. What did you do next?
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Oh, dang. You sacrificed yourself.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
You want to be cured.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
Okay. We could set you free.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it would be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Here we go.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear. For it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
All right. Off with his head.
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
Who cares? We are vampires. We are death.
No, Jonathan. I won't bring another disaster into this world.
I can't lose you, Elizabeth. Even if it means putting the whole world at risk.
How can you say such an awful thing? Where is the Jonathan I once saved from a scowl in this abandoned factory?
I'm not that frightened man anymore. I've learned so much. Done so much.
I see. So there is nothing worth living for in this world anymore. Farewell, my love.
Farewell.
Damn. The game is relentless in its oh my god. It never lets up, even to the end. Relentless in its, like, sadness. This melancholic tone that just runs throughout the game.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, the price paid most dear. But what do you care? You are the one who keeps killing. You've chosen your path, my fallen champion, like others before you.
I think this is the
Prey
bad
to
ending.
lust and desire, slave to the everlasting thirst. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until, alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
I think we got the bad ending because we killed too many people. The ending you deserve. Exactly. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The credits have rolled. What did we think? What did we think of Vampyr? I really liked it myself. I thought it was janky, but that's part of its charm for me. I thought the tone was relentlessly, melancholic. But that is kind of its... You over-leveled by a factor of at least 5. So many murdered people. So we got the bad ending. We deserve it. It's fine. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. It had a really nice storyline, yeah. It told its story well. The combat was a bit jank. But, yeah. Really good game. Really enjoyed that. Nice. The characters, the story, really engaging. If not, like, terribly, terribly sad. But yeah, I really enjoyed the setting. Some of the visuals were just stunning. And, yeah. I think the one word that describes Vampyr for me is atmosphere. And it was just dripping in atmosphere, and yeah, 10 out of 10. Really good. Well, maybe not 10 out of 10. There were bits that were a little bit janky. The combat was really janky. Yeah, I found the combat to be a bit of too much of a pain in the arse sometimes. The leveling system was really interesting. I like that. I would say that I want to play it again and get the good ending by not killing anyone, but no. Not doing the whole thing again. That's too much. Right, but yeah. So that's it. That's the game done, everyone. So I'm going to say thank you very much, everyone, for being here. An absolute pleasure to have you. We will be back tomorrow for some Bully, some Canis Canem edit, if you're from Europe. Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Zverg, for the biddies earlier on. And yeah, thank you, everyone, who's watched this throughout. Been an absolute pleasure to share this very good game with you all. All right. I will see you next time. Have yourselves a fantastic evening, and yeah, see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Ta-ra.